Welcome to my channel for a fun project. Today I'm going to demonstrate step by step how I flip the crepe, and with the help of the slow motion feature of the iPhone, I was able to capture a graceful flip and a perfect landing. Here is all we need: 4 eggs, 2 cups flour, half a teaspoon salt, 1.5 cups milk, and 3/4 cups water. All of it has to be at room temperature. All the ingredients will go into this bowl. I'm going to start with the eggs, then I will add the liquids, and at the very end I will add the flour. If you like to add vanilla into your batter, this will be the time to do it. I prefer my crepes without vanilla. When I use the hand mixer, I always like to use this splash guard, and the splash guard has that opening in the center. The mixing paddles will go through it, and I just have to place it over the bowl, and while I'm working, no batter will go on the counter. I just have to hold it with one hand. I'm whisking the batter a few times, and then I'm going to strain it to remove any possible lumps. The consistency of the batter should be that of heavy cream. I like my crepes to be nice and thin, so this is the consistency I like. I moved everything to this working station. Over here I have some oil and a pastry brush that's dipped in oil. I need very little for my frying pan. And the pan has to be very hot. My pan is not hot enough, so I have to place it back on the stove. I have here an 11-inch crepe pan. As you can see, the rim is very shallow. It's designed for crepes. This 11-inch frying pan takes about half a cup of batter. Looks like my pan is hot now. Once I place the batter in the pan, I have to tilt the pan sideways, allowing that batter to roll to cover the entire surface. And once it's evenly distributed, I'm going to place it on the stove. And now I'm looking for a color change. As the batter cooks, it becomes light in color. As you can see, the center is more yellow and the exterior is more white, so it's pretty much ready to be flipped. I just have to shake the pan a few times to make sure the crepe is detached from the pan. And the fun begins. What I do, I shake the pan back and forth a few times, then I go down, up, and towards me slightly, and then I let go of the crepe. As the crepe flips in the air, I go down with the pan and wait for the crepe to land in my pan. Beautiful. Perfect landing. The other side fries very quickly, and then put it on the pile with the other crepes. And let's repeat the process. Put a little bit oil on the pan, put the batter in, roll the batter, cover up the entire surface, and let's fry it. I like my crepes to have that rustic look, so I will keep the flame on high. If you prefer your crepes to be lighter in color, just put the flame on medium. And now I'm waiting for the color change. And once the margins are white, I'm gonna go and flip it. Remember the process? Let's review. Shake the pan back and forth a little bit. Then go down. up and towards me. Let the crepe flip and then catch it. Beautiful. Nice catch. And back on the stove it goes. See, making crepes could be fun and entertaining, especially when you have kids in your audience. I learned to make crepes in my teenage years, and one of the mistakes I used to make is when I was going with the pan up and towards me, I pushed it towards me a little too hard and it went over my head. And of course, it landed on the floor. But practice makes better. The more I practiced, the better I became. And here comes my favorite part, especially when I catch a perfect landing. Before I forget, I want to mention that I got 10 crepes out of the amount of batter that I had. So using an 11-inch frying pan gave me 10 crepes. Let's enjoy my crepe doing another gymnastic flip in the air. And then of course, beautiful landing. Let's watch one last tumbling before we go to the next part. Nice. In a saucepan, I'm going to bring to boil 2 cups of mixed berries, 1/3 cup sugar, and 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. And then cook it for a couple of minutes and let it cool. Cream together 8 ounces of cream cheese and 1/4 cup powdered sugar. And here I am at the last station. Some of the crepes will be filled with Nutella, some will get the jam, and some will be filled with the cream cheese and the berry sauce. Spreading the Nutella, it's a little harder because Nutella is very sticky. What helps is if you warm up the Nutella a little bit, it makes it more spreadable. As you can see, the Nutella gets stuck to my spatula. And then I roll it up. Spreading the jam is so much easier. And you can put as much as you want. I like to roll my crepes. I don't really like to fold them. I fold them only when I use cream cheese. I guess it's a matter of preference. And let's put the berry sauce. And here they are. I garnished them with some fruit and now some powdered sugar. They are delicious and fun to make. Hope you enjoyed it.